Alright, let's go. We're doing the patch notes of League of Legends 25, 21, whatever. It's October 22nd, 2025, and I've been known as the number one video game player of all time. I'm the one everybody hangs on every word for Senna builds. I'm the one to hang on every word for Warcraft 3 builds. I'm the man of mans when it comes to patch notes. I read game mechanics like the gun out style, and yes, I have been number one in the world. Basically, every game I've ever played when it comes to online games. Here, let's check it out. Anyway, a lot loads. Let's look at the patch notes. Bard slightly buffed with some stuff. Fairly nerfed. Armor growth on Dr. Mundo. Oh, so his slash through people will be like less powerful. So he gives him durability. Basically, all Mundo has to do is just shift the damage then. Since they're giving him armor, he can build less armor, right? So in 10 levels, he has about 10 more armor. So that's like 300 gold less in armor. 300 gold people like a longsword. That'll probably mitigate the damage here or whatever. Oh, that's bonus hit points. So let's just say an extra 400 gold. 400 gold. 400 gold would be 2% of 400. 2% of 5% of 400 is 20 more damage. So you get 20 more damage. Say you get about 15 more damage by bonusing yourself more health and armor. 20 damage, but then overall you lose 2%. 2% of 3,000. 2% of 300 is 60. So you lose 40. That's very, very, very minimal. This is a very minimal change. I think overall Mundo's losing out because I don't know. This armor is this thing, and this is just one ability, you know. So one ability versus all abilities. There's some. That's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. It's not that big of a change though. Wow, they give Ezreal attack growth. That's a big mistake. My guy, I'm one of the best Ezreals in the game. As my ally, he hasn't ranked up yet because he doesn't do his macro perfect. But his macro is insanely sick. He's my best player. It's Ezreal, so it's great. Plus 5 damage. That's not smart from the do. Let's see here. I mean, obviously this is very small. Probably making up for the fact that they screwed up Mana Moon like what 20 patches ago. Madras. Lowers Madras. What the? What the? Wait. Wait, what the? They give him Graves magic resistance when he comes plowing into stuff. This is actually a buff. This is a buff. This is a big buff, right? So let's look at this. You're losing 2, and after 10 levels, you lose 10, right? So you lost 12, but you gain 16 on the first shot, right? So then 64. This is insane. This is an insane buff on Graves, right? So we've found an insane buff. Graves now has insane Madras now. It's not just armor. He gets. That's insane. Why would they give him this thing's overpowered to begin with armor. So anyway. So Graves is unstoppable right now. Oh my god, pretty cool. Yeah, it looks 64 Madras. It doesn't take hard. It's not hard to pump this out. Like I said, at level 10, let's just do the math. Level 1, you're down 2. And after 10 levels, you lose 0.7, right? So 0.7 times 10 is 7. So 7 plus 2, that's more or less 10. So you're just down 10 Madras, basically, by level 10. Which is nothing, right? But if you pump out 1 quick draw, now you have 16. So 16 minus 10, you're 1 quick draw, you're already up 6. And then from there, you're freaking in like Skyland, man. This is absurd. Graves getting 50 Madras basically. That's sick. This is sick. This is right now this is the biggest buff in the game, and I don't know why they give Graves this, right? Still downloading the thing. Gwen has more health. That's a lot of health growth actually. 10 levels. That's 250. She lowered her attack speed. This is pretty good damage. Extra damage. Too much stuff, man. It's all like ticky-tack. What do they want to do to her? Oh, they're just reverting her champion. That's why that's so much stuff. Twist is strong. That's good. Yeah, Kog'Maw is actually pretty strong. I don't know if this is nerfed him enough, but that's a good nerf. And so Morgana's tough, great, whatever. Kiana. Nerfed her a little bit, no big deal. They nerfed Quinn a little bit, the blinding strike. I remember they raised the damage of blinding us, so I'm like, why would you do that? And they just reverted it, looks like. 70%, 88. So you have 400 damage. Normally you have about 400 damage. The 70% of 400 is like 300 versus 200. 35 is 1/3 of 100. So, but yeah, it's a little bit less. A little bit less. She got nerfed a little bit, looks like. A little bit nerfed. Whatever. This will help you a lot. People like early damage with Yunara. 85. Wait, what the? What the? That does real damage. Yeah, she's definitely weak. That's freaking yeah. They finally figured out she's freaking weak, right? So they buffed her to like a normal human being. If you hit with W, it hurts, right? Oh my god, this is good. Oh wow, that does a lot, man. That's this 25 bonus AD, you have 300, 25% of that is like 70, but like, that's more than 70, right? Everything is buffed. Everything is buffed. Wait, did they even change this? Look, what? That's the same thing. That's the same thing. They're the same numbers. Every last one of those numbers is the same. Well, her cooldown is weaker. They nerfed it, right? They nerfed it. Whatever. The Callous Eons does definitely seem like a strong opener, right? Oh my god, I'm passing. Let's see what they did to Doran's blade. This will be fun. It took me 2 years to tell. Life still removed. Omnivamp? Oh yeah! Dude, there's some really crazy shit you can do with Doran's blade with Omnivamp. Like with, so yeah, like let's just say Zyra. Yeah, it's good. They nerfed. I don't use that rune, so. Okay, so in conclusion of reading the patch notes live, the big winners are Graves, who after one shot, his Madras will be up 4, and then after 5 shots, his Madras up 50. You got like between like 6 and 50 Madras. 650 Madras all the time. Gwen's scattered as slight buff. But so it's Draven, I'm not sure. Graves and Yunara. Yunara's freaking truck. Look, she went for 5 damage to 55. This is level 1. Huge. Level 2. That's like nearly double damage, right? This is like 11 times the damage, right? That's a lot of damage. And then this is like per second, man. It's no joke. You can stay in there like 2 seconds. So level 1, you can stay there like 2 seconds. How long does it stay? Like 2 seconds or something like that? About 2, a little bit, maybe 2. Let's just say you're in there 2 seconds, right? You start the game with like maybe 10 bonus AD. So it's just 60. So you get hit with 60. You stay in there 20 times, and then you get hit with 51% of 10 is 5. But 66 plus 5 is 71 plus 60. It's 131 damage at level 1. You get with this W. Plus the damage you get. That's crazy. 171 damage. That's a 171 damage increase. Well, it's 150 damage increase. It's a lot of damage at level 1. Like people are looking at Scorch like for 20 damage every so often. This has got 150 damage. 150 damage. So Yunara is a big winner. Graves is a big winner. And everything else is basically shuffled deck or negligible. Doran's Blade's exciting. Put this back on like Swain and stuff. It's exciting. The Doran's Blade is exciting. It's just because I used it with like Zyra and stuff, you know, because every time you hit, you know, it'll like do a little bit of Omni advance, so big goes a long way if you just tapping people. Alright, let's close it out, and that's the patch notes. Good news, Jim, Crazy Jim reads the patch notes. I'm famous for doing something like this, so hope you enjoy. Your new Super Grave, your new Super Yunara